Mike Your Voice podcast. I'm your host Brenda, and today we're sitting down with a rising force in R&B, Jemiah, and he's bringing the soulful vibes, real emotion, and the sound that speaks straight to the heart. All right, so welcome to the show.
It's your boy James Maya. You already know. You already know. Thank you for having me.
I love it. I love that introduction. All right, that was perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. So now, all right, Jemiah, take us back um, to what first inspired you to step into the R&B music.
I would say I was pretty young. I don't know how I remember this, but I remember watching the Grammys at one point, and I remember Pharrell winning a Grammy for the song he made with Draft Punk. We come too far to give up who we are. And I remember watching that and just seeing how inspiring that was. And I just always wanted to sing and perform, and that just made me want to do what I do today.
Oh, that's amazing. Yes. Well, to go a little step further, tell us what sets you apart from other artists in today's R&B scene.
I would say like, hmm, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. I would say my sound is really different from other people's. I would say like I'm more like I would say like my sound is almost like a Chris Brown, or like a Usher or Leon Thomas. I would say I combine all of those into my music. I listen to all of those artists. I would say my music is very inspiring too. So yeah, I would say that.
I could see that. I could see those comparisons. Absolutely. When I heard your voice, I was like, wow, this young man got it going on right here. I'm like, yes. So, I'm hoping, for the best for you. And like I say, sky's the limit. So there's unending opportunities for you. So take every last one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And who are some artists or life experiences that have shaped your musical style? Like the ones you just mentioned.
Um, of course, Michael Jackson, because my whole life I've always listened to Michael Jackson. Even now, I'll be playing Michael Jackson on my TV, and I'll just be dancing in my living room, and my family just looking at me like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I would just sit there jamming, listening to Michael Jackson or Chris Brown. Like, I don't know what it is. Music just makes me really happy. It's just like something I've always loved, and it just makes me want to get up and start dancing. I've just always loved all music, and Michael Jackson has been the biggest inspiration for me.
Yeah, he is a big inspiration. So I take it you start watching the dance move and sliding through the house and
Moonwalking everywhere.
moonwalking. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, we really miss the king of pop.
Yeah,
Yeah. My daughter's a big fan of his. Oh, she took it hard when he died. Yeah. So
yeah. It hurts that he passed away the same year I was born. It hurts. Yeah,
what? Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. But he left some good footprints for you to pick up.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Now I got a fun question for you.
Okay,
The
let's hear it.
so I hear you want to be the first NBA player who wins a Grammy. If you could play with a NBA player, who are you calling first?
I feel like this is like a really easy question. I would say LeBron. Honestly,
LeBron.
LeBron, or Giannis, Those are probably one of my two favorite players in the NBA right now.
Okay. I'm a Golden State fan myself. I was hoping we were going to get Giannis, but it didn't turn out that way. But
That
I'm
would have
looking
been a
forward to
crazy
see.
team. Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Crazy.
looking forward to see what we do next year. So this year, it hurt us pretty bad, but we got next year. My boy
Mhm.
Steph will be back good, and Jimmy Butler. So yeah, all right, LeBron, you hear that? 101,
One on one, my boy.
101. So who are some artists that have shaped your music style besides Michael Jackson?
Um, of course, Usher, Chris Brown, Stevie Wonder, Leon Thomas, Bruno Mars. I can go all day. A lot of artists,
Hmm.
Prince,
Hmm.
DeBarge. Dang, I would say all of those guys right there. Yeah, a lot of the
Hmm.
people. I have a really old
Hmm.
soul, so yeah, I would say all of
Okay. You could feel that in your music. You know, it
them.
could be a 16-year-old. I was like, boy, he got an old soul to him, and it just the R&B just sounds so authentic, and it's just so enjoyable to listen to. Like the song
Right.
I put on the post for you to come on the show, I like that one a lot. And then I also like, I think you had one that you ready for me? I think
Get
it
ready
was.
for me. You can't have my time. I'm taking
Yeah,
away this mine. You can't have my time. Yeah, ready
yeah.
for me. That was my first song that I ever came out with. So yeah,
Okay,
one of my
okay,
favorite songs.
awesome, awesome. All right. So how you like living in Orlando, Florida?
I'm born and raised here, so I love it. This is hometown. Even when I moved, I was like, I'm from Orlando, Florida. I
Yeah,
can't rep nowhere else. I'm from here. This is where I
yeah.
came from. So I love it.
I feel you because I'm originally from Miami, but we moved here when I was younger. So I'm still like, I'm 305, but I'm 407 right now, So
Mm-hmm.
I feel you on that right there. But well,
407
Orlando
all day.
is so happy. Yeah, Orlando's so happy to have you. And we're looking forward to seeing you blow up and get the key to the city and all that good stuff.
Soon, soon, hopefully soon.
Absolutely. Yes. We would love to see it. Now, what's been one of the biggest challenges you faced in music, on your journey so far?
I would say one of the biggest was when I was 13 going through a voice change and I
Mm.
lost my voice because my whole life I would just be singing around the house. I was able to do it naturally. It was just crazy. And then when I turned 13, I couldn't hit the same notes that I used to, so I kind of got depressed about it. And
Oh,
that really hurt me a little bit. But then next, when I turned, no, this was still 13. I started to get vocal lessons, and the more and more I started to work through it, get work with that, it, my voice started to come back, and I was like, hold on, because one day I ran into my parents' room. I was able to hit a certain note that I couldn't hit before. I was like, ah. I was like, hold on, and then I ran into my parents' room, even though I didn't knock. I was so excited because I could finally hit that note. So, yeah, that's probably one of my biggest challenges.
yeah. I know because I hear a lot of people, you go to those music shows, they tell them, come back a little bit when your voice, mature a little bit. So, because like you said, you're going through that change, that growth. And I went through that with my grandson. I was like, oh, he sounded like this last month. Now he sounds like, ooh, ooh. I'm like, oh,
Right.
okay. I say, so they're growing up. So I do understand what you're talking about. Yeah, but your
Mhm.
voice sounds really, really good. Smooth as
Thank
butter. Yes, nice tone and everything. Yes,
you.
I love it. Now for different people who's out there thinking about getting into the music and things like that, what is a message you would give them?
I would say, just got to go do it. Honestly, when I first started doing this, like especially shows, I used to be so nervous, but at the same time excited because this is what I love to do. So I would
Mm-hmm.
get out, even though I was nervous. I still had it in my mind that I was gonna kill it. You know. So I would just say, do it scared. Do it scared.
Hmm.
That's
So do
yeah.
you encourage like doing talent shows and different
Doing
auditions?
talent shows, open mics, anything to get your name out there. Yes, anything really,
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
yeah, because I saw your BET audition. That was good. So I was
Hmm.
like, you got to put the nerves aside, and if this is what you want to do, you got to really get out there and pursue it,
Right.
and don't let nobody stop your dreams.
Even with the BET audition, I did Dear Evan Hansen waving through a window. I really had to deep dig into a character to
Hmm.
really nail that song and audition. I had to get into like a deep dark place to
Hmm.
really bring out that emotion.
Yeah, you could hear it. You could see you standing at the microphone. I said he got his eyes down, and it's like he just focused on getting them notes out there. And I was like, he sound good. Yep,
Right,
I
right.
saw that.
Because the
Yeah.
whole character from Dear Evan Hansen, he's like shy and he doesn't know how to talk to people. So like I really just kind of turned into like a really nervous, shy type of character. You could even hear it through my
Mhm.
voice where I started like you could hear the shaking in my voice. So
Yeah,
I had to put the acting skills together right there. So
I
yeah,
know. Yeah, because they say with music you got to do a little acting. So absolutely.
right.
Yeah. So outside of music and basketball, what you like to do for like downtime or just just sit back and you know relax and just focus on what your next move gonna be.
Well, I do music and basketball. I also model, and I own my own nonprofit business called CyberSmart. But what I like to do on my downtime, I would say probably play video games. That's like the biggest thing I do a lot. Or look at my phone, watch TikTok or something like that, Instagram. That's probably what I do in my downtime. So yeah,
That's good. So see, you maintain that balance of being a young man, pursuing your career, your dream, but also sticking with your age and what's current nowadays. My grandson being there playing that game all the time. What's your favorite game?
I would say my favorite game. Hmm, it's between 2K or one of the
Mm,
Spider-Man games. I would say 2K. 2K.
2K.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't play that Fortnite stuff.
I used to, but
Mhm.
now it gets boring and whatnot. So it's just like, yeah, I can't do it no more. So I deleted it. It hurt because that's a childhood game of mine. But I play more like 2K now. So yeah.
hmm And tell everybody what it's like having, your family and friends that stand behind you and support you. Because I know in this industry you do need that support. So tell them what it's like, for you having that support.
It's really good because I have a lot of people in my corner pushing me to do my best, and
Mhm.
it's a privilege because a lot of people don't get that support from their parents or friends or people like that. A lot of people came up to me and be like, "You have something good." Even to my father, they'll walk up to him and I mean, to me, and be like, "You have something good. Don't lose that." So I would say
Yeah.
it's really a privilege to have this type of support behind me.
Yeah. And what about your schoolmates? How they, adjusting to this and how they support you?
Oh, everybody supports me well. Everybody is behind what I'm doing and whatnot. I'm homeschooled, but I play well. My basketball
Okay.
teammates and whatnot. Actually, OCBS student. Let me get that right. But my teammates, they all supported. They're all just like, oh my gosh, here go J Maya doing something different every day. So they've all been behind what I'm doing. So yeah,
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I know they be rooting for you. And I'm
yes,
quite sure, once you get that big concert, they're gonna be coming there screaming your name. I know him.
my
Let
teammate.
me get
Yeah,
a picture. Yes, goodness. So I can see it now. Now I see the name in the headlights. I see
thank you.
it. And I like you had one video on your page. I forgot the young man with you. I forget his name, but like he had on like a white suit and y'all did some song, and I was like, that's fresh. His
Jay Movelli.
Yeah, I think that is him. Yes.
Yeah, the song "Talk to You" that's out now. Go
Yeah.
check it out if you haven't already. You know.
Yeah. 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 That's tight right there. I was
Thank
like
you.
checking out the page and your information. Yep. So I'm just like really excited for you. I'm really impressed. Like I said, with your vocals. Hit that note for him one more time.
Hold on. It's your boy Jay, my my yeah.
Yeah. I saw that clip you did with Timberland too. He was like, wait a minute, hold on a second. You play basketball and you sound like
That was
that.
a crazy moment for me too. Meeting Timberland,
Yeah.
that was crazy. I was so nervous. I was shaking. Me and my dad were over here going crazy. That was like one of the best feelings of my life.
Yeah, because he said that boy can sing. I said, yes, he can. Absolutely. Yeah, that was a pretty cool clip to upload on the thing. Yeah. So I hear you got some new music get ready to drop.
Ooh, yes. I got a new song called "Sorry Ain't Enough" coming out April 1st during one of my performances. the Kia Center, road to halftime, Atlanta Magic. You know, so it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh, that's amazing. And so tell them the title of the song again.
Sorry ain't enough. Sorry ain't enough. Hey, sorry ain't enough. Yes, ma'am. That's it. Sorry ain't
Oh
enough.
my goodness.
Yes,
Yes. Yes. Love to hear you sing. Yes. That's going to be so amazing. Go
ma'am.
Orlando Magic. I used to work for the Magic a couple years ago. Go Magic.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Orlando Magic, one
Yes.
of my favorite teams.
Yes. Yeah, they doing I'm really impressed with them guys. Yep, I like to see them ball.
Hmm.
Hmm. And do you have any other projects you're working on? Any other upcoming shows that you want to mention so everybody can know about it?
Okay, so yes, of course, Road to
This your
Halftime.
moment. Share everything. This your
Yes,
platform.
ma'am. I
So
got you.
put it out there.
Road to Halftime, April 1st at the Kia Center for the Atlanta Magic game pregame show. I have the Orlando Storm game halftime show where I'm going to be performing at for Road to Halftime, and the Kids Expo, which is I'm gonna get back on you on the date, but
Okay.
Expo, um, and I have Miami Swim Week
Okay.
and Sheen Magazine on April 14th. So
Okay.
I have a lot. I have a big schedule ahead of me. So yeah,
Yeah. That's awesome. So you're gonna do some modeling with Sheen?
I'm actually performing for Sheen.
Oh, you can even be performing. Okay.
Yeah, for their industry elixir.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
That's
gonna
gonna be
be a
nice.
great event in Atlanta. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Awesome. So how do you adjust to all the traveling? Do you feel like you lose sleep? You get plenty of rest?
I
When
feel
you
like I
really
get plenty of rest. I'm
okay.
homeschooled, so like it's easier to travel and whatnot, and I can bring my work with me on the road. So yeah, I would
Right.
say it's not really too much of a it's not too much trouble, you know.
Yeah, my granddaughter, she's been homeschooled too. Yeah, she'll be in 10th grade next year.
Okay, hey, nice.
Hmm. You looking forward to graduation date?
Oh yeah, I still got one more year of high school left, but I've been looking at colleges and stuff like that. Syracuse, one of the biggest colleges I want to go to for their Bandier program, the industry course.
Hmm.
So I would love to go to Syracuse.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So tell everybody a little fun fact about Jemiah that you want them to know about.
A fun fact about Jamie, I feel like I put everything out on the table, but I would say a really big fun fact about me. Hmm. I wear a size 16 shoe.
Wow, that's a fun
and
fact.
and I'm yeah 6'7". So a lot of kids will
Okay.
go crazy over that one. 6'7". So yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my, Shaq, we need some shoes.
Oh yeah. Yes. Please. I need some shoes. It's hard to find them out here now.
Yes, yes. He's pretty good about, giving those size, like that. I met Shaq. He's a pretty decent guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Hmm. Yeah, so we're gonna put that in the comments too. Shaq, we need some shoes.
Need some shoes.
Yeah, we need some shoes. Hmm. Yeah. And what's your favorite food to eat?
My favorite food to eat.
Hmm.
Man, so much food. I would say mac and cheese. Uh, I like seafood, so like crab legs, shrimp,
Yes.
stuff like that. I would say that's probably like my main favorite foods. Or like a good
Hmm.
nothing you can't go wrong with no barbecue, like some ribs, you know,
Hmm.
some brisket, anything like that. I would say those are my favorite foods for real, for real. Honestly, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Mac and cheese is, I feel like it's that comfort food, that mac and
Mm,
cheese that give you that comfort, especially the good old southern mac and cheese.
right? Yeah.
Yes, that's a comfort food.
Don't get me started. I'm getting hungry right now.
Me too, so I don't know why I'm talking about food. Yes, goodness. But I tell you, you got a lot going for you. And like I say, when I saw your page and I heard you sing, I was like, I just would love to have him come on my podcast, and I'm glad that you did agree to come on. I'm glad that your dad allowed you to come on because people need to see more of you and hear more of you. And you're busy. I see you had went out this weekend to the Apopka Theater, and what was that experience like for you?
The Spring Days Festival was amazing. I got to perform, killed it. Amazing crowd. It was crazy. I got to see Bobby Valentino perform, Seven Streeter perform, Tank perform, which was amazing. And then I even got to meet Seven Streeter and Tank. I sung for both of them, which was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Which was amazing. I got a picture and whatnot. I got to sing the Seven Streeter. That was great. That's what took me. So yeah, that was a really great experience for me.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, check him out. It's everything sounded good. The crowd was really into it. I looked at the post that you uploaded, and you could tell that the crowd was really into it. So I was like, that it turned out nice.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to make it there because I wanted to meet y'all in person, but unfortunately, I had other obligations that wouldn't allow me to make it Sunday. But
Hopefully,
I heard it was good. Yeah,
yeah.
I was really rooting to, trying to meet Tank. I'm like, ooh, just really go up there and meet him. He's one of my favorite R&B singers. Yes.
Crazy to meet him. It was crazy, crazy.
hmm
Got my pictures
hmm
and whatnot. Whew.
Yeah,
What a great day. That was a good day. Really good day.
yeah, yeah. It seemed like it was a good day. The weather seemed like it was good for you guys as well.
Oh yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice weather out that day. Not too hot,
hmm
not too cold, just right in the middle.
Yeah. Now I give you another fun question. If you could go back and have a recording session with anybody, dead or alive, who you choosing?
Michael
Who would
Jackson,
you like to
every
work
day.
with?
Michael Jackson, any day. Or Tyler the Creator or Pharrell. One of those three. But Michael Jackson, number one, any day,
hmm
any day.
Absolutely. That's a good choice. Absolutely. Well, like I say, you got his music. He got an example for you that he left behind. So you can follow that and do like Usher and Chris Brown do. Post the videos of you doing the little dance moves and all that. So that'll work too.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Well, did you have any other shout outs or any other projects you want to mention before we go today?
What I want to say is, again, it's your boy J Maya. And you can find my Instagram at the real J Maya underscore. The real JMIAH underscore. And I have a link tree with all my other sources where you can find me and whatnot on TikTok, YouTube, other platforms. So yeah, go check me out.
Awesome. Well, that's amazing. Well, Jeremiah, I want to thank you so much for bringing your voice, your truth, and your artistry to my
Thank
mic,
you
Your
for
Voice
having me.
podcast. And to everyone listening, remember your story matters, your voice matters, and this platform is always here for you. Until next time, keep speaking, keep shining, and never let your voice go unheard. All right, amazing. Give me 1 second, please.
Alrighty.